Welcome to this guided meditation. Make your way into a balanced seated position where your body is well supported. If you're sitting in a chair, please have your feet well connected to the floor and sit in a way that the weight is partly on your feet and partly on your hip area. If you're seated on the floor, make sure you're well supported under your seat so that your upper body can rise up more or less straight from your pelvic area. Same in the chair. So just get a good balanced, stable position. You can do the cross-legged position like our stuntman here, but no need to sit cross-legged if that's not comfortable for you. So simply hold yourself upright through the spine and then close your eyes and feel your body. Just notice and feel, and do your best not to let your mind judge anything as good or bad, right or wrong. Notice how the body feels, and then bring attention to the muscle groups, starting with the muscles in your shoulders. And first just notice whether you're holding any tension in your shoulders that's not necessary or helpful. Often we are holding tension in the muscle groups like the shoulders, which is not harmful or wrong, but it can contribute to a pattern of stress in the nervous system. See if you can release any unnecessary tension in the shoulders now, literally inviting the muscles to release their grip from the skeleton. Take your time. Invite that release. And if things don't release particularly, don't struggle with it, don't try to force it. Mostly what we're practicing is noticing and then inviting it, kind of letting go. Next, bring attention to the muscles in your face. And starting around the upper areas, the forehead and the eyebrows. Here too, look closely and deeply to notice whether these little muscle groups are holding tight in a way that's not necessary. And invite any expression in these areas to release and soften. And you may notice your attention wandering from time to time, or maybe quite a lot. No problem. Each time you notice that you're drifting away in some thoughts, that's a great thing to notice. It means you've kind of woken up again, and just simply and gently, patiently bring your attention back to the body, in this case to the muscles in your face. And you may need to do that again and again through the practice. Just simply returning to the object of concentration. Work your way down the face, around the eyes and the cheekbone area. Noticing any tension and sensations, inviting the face to soften. Noticing around the mouth, even the lips, and the lower jaw. And see if the whole face can kind of melt the way butter melts when you put it in a warm frying pan. Just let the expression dissolve. And if anything does not soften, just notice it. Allow it to be there. Next, bring attention to your breathing. And breathe just through your nostrils if you can. And invite the breath to take a slow, steady rhythm. Focus your mind now on the breath and on guiding the breath into a steady rhythm that works for you. Perhaps about 5 or 6 seconds for the inhale, about the same for the exhale. Your breath may be of a shorter or longer duration. But as best you can, make the inhale and the exhale about the same. Guide the mind to focus on the sensations of breathing, the feeling of the lungs expanding and contracting. You may feel the ribs expanding and contracting, the movement of the breath, and the timing of the breath. And just for now, this is all you need to do. Pay attention to the breath and gently guide this steady rhythm. Many thoughts may go through the mind. Do your best to let them go by. Like cars driving by on the street outside. And turn your attention back to the breath. Do your best not to get involved in the thoughts. Just let them go by. And keep returning to the direct experience of your breath. Notice the position of your body and reaffirm that you're sitting upright through your upper body without straining. And then come back to your breath. Next, bring attention to your hearing. And let your awareness simply receive and notice each sound as it comes to your ears. Receive each sound without thinking about the sound or where it came from, just the actual sound itself. Next, bring attention down to the bottom of your feet. Notice the sensations there on the bottom of the left foot first, the bottom of the right foot, and notice sensations on the palms of your hands. Allow your attention to go back and forth between the left hand and the right hand. Back to the left hand. Just noticing sensations. And then guide your attention back to your breathing. And focus your attention on your breath. Imagine that the breath is the bullseye on a target. And you're aiming your attention at the target. Focus on the bullseye, the breath. But allow yourself to also notice whatever else is in your field of attention, like the rest of the target. So you'll notice thoughts and sounds, sensations in the body. Notice each one of those and then come back. Touch base with the bullseye, the breath. And sit comfortably and just notice these changing experiences. The breath constantly moving. Sounds appear and disappear. Thoughts come and go. Sensations. All of these experiences changing. The one constant, steady ingredient is your attention. Attentively noticing each one and turning back to the breath. Back to the breath. And then finish the practice for today by following about 3 or 4 cycles of your breathing, zeroing in as well as you can on just the breath. And then check in with yourself before you open your eyes and just notice the effects of your practice. Notice if the mind is affected, the body. Notice if you feel more calm or less calm, perhaps more focused, more present. Whatever is true for you. As I often say, meditation is not like a vending machine where we know exactly what we're going to get out. It's often a different result that happens. So do your best to just accept the result as it was today, whether the mind became busy or grew more quiet. It's all good meditation, whatever you're noticing. And finally, bring attention to your eyelids and see if you can relatively slowly separate the eyelids and mindfully transitioning back to seeing, looking at the screen. See our spokesmodel here, he hasn't moved, embodying the stillness of mind that we're cultivating. Remember that your practice is always there with you as you move through your day. You could come back to it just in a couple of seconds, a moment here or there by bringing attention to your breath. And the mindfulness is right there. Okay, I wish you a peaceful, mindful, skillful day. Thanks for being here. Take care.